The first thing Anna notices is the smell. It reaches her before fear does. Soft, clean, unreal, soap, thick and floral, like something remembered from childhood rather than something that exists now. For a moment, she thinks her mind is betraying her. Hunger does that. Shock does that. She stands in a line of women on a concrete floor, the cold seeping upward through the soles of her feet. Her dress hangs loosely, as if it belongs to someone who has already left her body. Around her, no one speaks. Silence presses harder than shouting ever did. Liesel's hands tremble as she clutches a small cloth bundle, everything she owns. Marta keeps her eyes on the ground, lips moving in a prayer that has lost its words. Somewhere nearby, water runs, not dripping, running, steady, endless. Anna waits for the blow that never comes. She has prepared herself for cruelty, for shouting, for hands that hurt. That is what they were told would happen if they were captured, that Americans were loud, savage, merciless. Instead, a door opens without a bang. Light spills in, too bright, too clean. A woman in uniform speaks softly in a language Anna barely understands. No insults, no threats. Anna's stomach twists. Because kindness, she realizes, is the one thing she does not know how to survive. The journey begins without ceremony. They are moved at dawn, herded not with rifles but with gestures, open palms, pointing hands. Anna keeps waiting for the barked orders, the familiar rhythm of fear. Instead, there is only the shuffle of feet, the soft scrape of boots on metal, the distant cough of an engine warming itself. The train smells of oil and clean wood, not of bodies, not of sickness. The seats are hard but intact. Windows are unbroken. Through them, America passes like a rumor made real, fields unscarred, fences standing straight, houses with roofs that have never known fire. Liesel whispers, barely moving her lips. Why is nothing destroyed? No one answers. Anna remembers the posters, the speeches, the certainty with which they were told that this land was rotting from within, that the people here lived like animals. She presses her forehead to the cool glass and feels something inside her loosen. Painfully. Food is handed out. Actual bread, white, soft. When Anna touches it, her fingers leave no dust behind. No crumbs of decay. She hesitates, waiting for a trick, then breaks a piece off with shaking hands. It tastes of salt and air and something dangerously close to safety. No one cries. They chew in silence, each bite dismantling a lie they were raised to believe. They arrive without chains. The camp does not look like a camp at all. No watchtowers clawing at the sky. No barbed wire singing in the wind. Just low buildings painted a dull, patient white. Windows with glass. Doors that close gently. Anna's legs weaken as she steps down from the transport. The ground is solid, clean, real. Grass grows nearby. Actual grass, green and stubborn. Not crushed into mud by boots and blood. Inside the building, warmth wraps around her like an accusation. A woman in uniform hands her something small and rectangular, heavy, smooth. Soap. Anna stares at it. White, unused. Her name is written on a tag beside it, spelled carefully as if it matters. The scent blooms in her hands. Flowers she cannot name. A life she barely remembers. Her throat tightens. Her hands shake. Marta lets out a sound halfway between a laugh and a sob. Liesel presses the soap to her face and inhales like she is drowning. No tricks, someone whispers. This is a test. But the water runs warm. It does not stop. When Anna washes her hands, the dirt lifts away easily as if it never belonged to her. She watches the brown swirl disappear down the drain. And for the first time since the war began, she is afraid of what cleanliness might mean. Morning comes quietly, not with sirens, not with shouting, just light slipping through curtains that have not been torn down. Anna wakes to the sound of birds, real ones, careless and alive. For a moment she does not move, afraid that if she does, the world will remember what it is supposed to be. Breakfast waits in a long room that smells of heat and bread. Bread again. There is oatmeal steaming thick as paste. There are eggs, yellow so bright they look artificial. A woman behind the counter smiles and motions with a ladle. As much as you want. Anna's hands curl into fists. At home, her mother counted potato peels like coins. Here food sits openly, unguarded, abundant. It feels obscene. Liesel eats too fast and begins to cry, spoon shaking, mouth still full. Marta cannot swallow it all. She stares at her bowl as if it is accusing her of betrayal. Anna eats slowly, forcing herself to breathe between bites. Each taste lands heavy in her chest. Warmth spreads through her body, unfamiliar and almost painful. Later in her diary she writes, We are being fed better than our families. I don't know what this makes us. The room hums with chewing and silence. Hunger fades. Shame does not. Dignity arrives disguised as routine. They are given schedules, not commands. Schedules: wake, wash, eat, work if able, rest if not. A life arranged gently, as if someone expects them to survive it. An American guard holds a door open for Anna. He steps aside, waits. She freezes, unsure of the rules. No man in uniform has ever waited for her before. When she finally passes, he nods, not looking at her body, not looking through her, just acknowledging. Her face burns. In the washroom, mirrors hang at eye level. Real mirrors. Anna barely recognizes the woman staring back. Hollow cheeks, hair hacked short, eyes too large for her face. She lifts a hand. The reflection obeys. Liesel whispers, "We still exist." Later, Anna drops her cup. It shatters loudly. Her heart leaps. This is where punishment should come. Instead, a woman kneels beside her, helps gather the pieces, presses a cloth into her shaking hands. "It's all right," she says slowly, carefully. "All right." That night, Anna writes. They do not shout. They do not strike. They look at us as if we are human. This frightens me more than cruelty ever did, because dignity, once offered, demands something back, and Anna is no longer sure what she has left to give. America reveals itself slowly, like a secret meant to wound gently. From the windows of the work hall, Anna sees a road stretching clean and uncratered into the distance. Trucks pass, not hurried, not fleeing. Children ride past on bicycles, their laughter carried on the air without fear of being silenced. The sound hits her harder than any bomb ever did. She turns away, dizzy. At home, streets were scars. Buildings leaned like broken teeth. Here, houses stand upright, painted, patient. Curtains move in open windows. Laundry flaps, white, impossibly white, on lines that have never been cut down for firewood. Liesel presses her forehead to the glass. "How can this exist?" she whispers. "How can the war not be here?" Anna has no answer. During a supervised outing to a nearby town, the women walk in pairs. People stare, yes, but not with hatred. Some with curiosity, some with something like pity. A woman pushes a pram past them and smiles, hesitant but real. Anna's chest tightens. She thinks of her younger brother, last seen digging trenches with hands still soft from school. She imagines him here, alive, laughing, untouched. The thought feels like a betrayal. That evening, a letter arrives. The paper is thin, creased from travel. Her mother's handwriting wavers. "The city is gone. We sleep in the cellar. We eat soup made of nothing." Anna cannot finish it. She folds the letter carefully, as if neatness might save the words from truth. Around her, other women read in silence. One sobs openly. Another stares blankly, lips moving. America hums outside, lights on, water running, life continuing. Anna writes that night. To see what was spared is worse than seeing what was destroyed, because now she knows the world did not end everywhere, only where she came from.